Okay, family, it is Labor Day 2011, and right now we're getting ready to make a pecan pie. So let me get my KitchenAid mixer started. And what we're using is the dark Karo syrup. This is the one you want to use. This is our old family tradition for the holidays, where it was to make pecan pies. And this is the only Karo syrup that this is the only corn syrup that my mom would use, dark Karo syrup. And so I'm going to make some pecan pies the way in which my mama used to make them. And I know also as a baby, my mom used to tell me that she used to mix, like when the babies, like when I had constipation as a baby, she would put Karo syrup in the bottles. Now, what that did, I don't know, and I guess that's the reason why I got as much meat as I got. The reason why I'm as big as I am. Okay, here we go. We're going to add 6 eggs. Now, with that Karo syrup, you're going to use both. We're doubling up the ingredients because we're using the full bottle of Karo. And a full bottle will yield 2 deep dish pies, okay? So, but according to the instructions, when you're just making one, then of course you're just going to use half of the bottle and half of the ingredients. But being that we're making 2 pies, we're doubling up everything, so we're using the full bottle. Okay, so far we've added the Karo. I like to make sure I get all of it, so I just turn it upside down like this and let all of it seep down to the bottom. We ain't missing nothing out. Okay, then we're going to add 2 cups of sugar. It all didn't fit in my serving spoon, so I had some remaining. Okay, then we're adding 2 sticks of butter. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And we're going to just let that work for a few minutes. Now, in this particular recipe, actually you're supposed to have about 12 ounces or so of pecans. And see, Mama, she didn't measure nothing. What she did was just give me a big bag of pecans. That's the way she did it. So it wasn't about I had to have this many or that many. About this. That's up. I'm just trying to scoot it over a little bit so it's more better in the frame. Okay, so being that they didn't have the big bag, so I got 4 of the 12-ounce chopped. Okay, so we're just going to incorporate these. But actually, since they're already chopped up, I don't want them minced all the way up too bad, so we're just going to pretty much just fold them over. Oh, this one is a half. I thought I actually got whole. I didn't know that I had gotten chopped. Let's see what these ones say. Oh, and these are half, so I guess somehow or another in the store they must have been mismarked, but nonetheless we're gonna make it work. So we had 2 2-ounce bags of halves and 2 2-ounce bags of chopped. So that gives us about 8 ounces of pecans. We actually needed 12, but it's okay because especially if you get like the halves or the whole, you can take a rolling pin while they're still in the bag and crush them a little bit, kind of break them up a little bit. And if you don't have that, then just use a mayonnaise jar out your refrigerator and simply roll that over them a couple times and you'll be fine. Okay, so we're going to just basically just kind of fold this over a little bit. We don't want it to go too fast or too much. We just wanted to just do just a little bit. Let's check our K-roll and see if we got a little bit more left of this. So family, this is a very, very tasty pie, and it is good and it's easy, very easy to make. That should be all she wrote on that one. Okay, I'm going to set my oven preheated at 350. Okay, and get that ready. Now, when you go to the store and get your pie shells, excuse me, I don't want to just be reaching in front of that. They come deep dish and they come in regular, okay? Now, for pecan pies, being that, of course, you want it to kind of gel up and stuff, you would get deep dish. You would also get deep dish, like sometimes my mom would even get deep dish still in her, for her sweet potato pies as well. You know. And, but I guess it's pretty much a matter of taste. But yeah, mom would get deep dish in that too. My pie shell kind of bent all up, but we're gonna make this work. See how the kids done, you know, getting the bags out of the car and kind of mess my pie shell up just a little bit, but it's okay because we're gonna put it all back together and pinch it all back down, somewhat like a puzzle piece. See, we're just kind of lining back up the pieces here. Trying to get it back right. Your dough is very pliable on your pies. So, especially when it's thawed out, you could simply fix it. You know what I'm saying? You could just simply fix it. And the dough is very pliable. And your pie shells come in twos, okay? It comes in 2 shells per package. And this is package 2, okay? Now let's cut this guy off. Now, you know with your pecan pie, it gels up. So this is the reason being for having the deep dish, is because of course you need some room for it to swell, okay? Okay, family. This is what your batter should look like. Okay, let's put these in the oven. We're going to put them in the oven for about 70 minutes. So let's say about an hour. Check on them in 1 hour and see what they're looking like. Okay, family, I have just taken the pies out of the oven. And this is what they should look like. And it should have a little bounce to it. It should have just a slight bounce to it. That's how you kind of know that they're done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply take some tin foil, cover them up, and just put them to the side. So that concludes our pecan pie tutorial. My hope is that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Labor Day. And on that note, I'm out. Love you guys. Bye-bye.